kid. Rich TV Live. Let's go. If I told you about the markets and there's profits, then it's true. If I told you about the largest of the margins, then it's true. If I told you about the 52-week lows and highs, it's true. You ain't watching, you ain't winning, get your popcorn, cause it's true. Yeah, I told you about the markets and there's profits, then it's true. If I told you about the largest of the margins, then it's true. If I told you about the 52-week lows and highs, it's true. You ain't watching, you ain't winning, get your popcorn, cause it's true. Yeah, winning is spinning crew. Yo, putting this all in the proof. I'm in the proof in the pudding. You think you ballin', you shouldn't. Rich told you about a roar. Now we trying to get a score. Now it's time to watch the layup. We don't sleep, we just set up. We be predicting this shit. We be giving them hits. You kid always dropping the hits. If you ain't watching, I guess you be losing. You winning this shit. I'm playing for the game. Trying to get up on my train. Haters stay up out of my way. 50, better get out my lane. Namaste is here to stay. And Canopy's a giant. Africa is massive. And GGB's a lion. Buying all these top stocks in the future, your ass is retiring. If you on top of your shit, then little kid, you inspiring. Go and subscribe, go and get live. Rich TV, don't stay on the side. Tell me below, go on our show. Picks are hot like out of the stove. No, we don't play, don't know what to say. Rich on his grind, making hits all day. Reap what you sow, go and get go. Pop boys done, here we go with the show. I told you about the markets and there's profits, and it's true. If I told you about the largest of the margins, then it's true. If I told you about the 52-week lows and highs, it's true. You ain't watching, you ain't winning, get your popcorn, cause it's true. Yeah, I told you about the markets and there's profits, and it's true. If I told you about the largest of the margins, then it's true. If I told you about the 52-week lows and highs, it's true. You ain't watching, you ain't winning, get your popcorn, cause it's true. Yeah, you can join the WhatsApp, long as your ass ain't suspect. Always wondering what's next. We all here to gain success. $100 a member, 1 million members. Do the math, I'll do the rap. That's way too much money to mention. We in the green capital, we on the mean avenue. Know what I mean? All that I seen, I got a clean attitude. How could I be mad at you? I mean, how can we be mad at you? Rich TV is free and you still ain't got a wee bit of gratitude. ACB got ABCC, all ducks in a row. Please don't play with me. You say to me that Rich, he just don't know. He can't predict the way the market is. White line from his esophagus. How he got all this confidence? All the shit he's saying is nonsense. Nah, that ain't true. Take a look, now take a bowl. Most picks all right through the roof, like through the roof, like through the roof. Nah, you ain't making a cent. Nah, you ain't making percent. Y'all, if you always a troll, y'all, then you're living a tent. If I told you about the markets and there's profits, then it's true. If I told you about the largest of the margins, then it's true. If I told you about the 52-week lows and highs, it's true. You ain't watching, you ain't winning, get your popcorn, cause it's true. Yeah, I told you about the markets and there's profits, then it's true. If I told you about the largest of the margins, then it's true. If I told you about the 52-week lows and highs, it's true. You ain't watching, you ain't winning, get your popcorn, cause it's true. Yeah.
We discovered the undercover, underexposed, underappreciated, undervalued companies first. It's true. Because your boy Rich, if you're not winning, you're probably not watching. We'll bring you the winners. I'll bring it to you first.
What is up? This is your captain speaking, Rich from Rich TV Live, and what a day today. So first, I bring you guys Eve, and Eve just doesn't want to stop. It just wants to keep going up every single day, so that's a good thing. And I brought you guys that video yesterday, and they went up today 17% after my video yesterday. I also told you guys I bought Zinarba, and they have a $20 price target, and I bought them yesterday. I sold them today, made myself $500, and then I bought them again, bought another 800 shares. So I'm going for a ride on Zinarba, Z-Y-N-E. Then there's this IPO today, VREO, new IPO. You know, and I'm a little bit of a slow guy, right? So I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Like, I didn't think that IGNG could be like a VREO, but I think it is the next VREO. So VREO goes up today from 10 cents, does an RTO, and then today it opens up with its new IPO at $5 and it's up 5,000%. And I'm just like, yo, what the hell is this? So I started researching and I'm doing my video. I'm live and I'm researching. I'm doing the video. I'm like, okay, VREO looks pretty good, but wow, what a huge move here from 10 cents to $5, right? Then while I'm live, I call up Sergio because I start researching about IGNG and I start researching like how big the company going into IGNG is, and it is a giant 2.8 million square foot licensed facility in California. Going into IGNG with an RTO. And I'm like, VREO does an RTO. Stock goes from 10 cents to $5. Now, IGNG is going to do an RTO. Fully reporting bulletin board company. OTCQB. 25 million shares in the float. 40 million shares issued and outstanding. Did all my due diligence, did all my research. I'm like, yeah, that bad boy's going to blow. So I bring Sergio on the show and he explains why he did and what he was thinking. We start thinking, it was like a light bulb came off. And I'm sitting here thinking, if VREO goes up 5,000% and they're an RTO, how high can IGNG go? And one can dream, right? So while this is happening, I'm buying stock. So I bought 25,000 shares of IGNG yesterday. And then after reading this and watching VREO go up 5,000%, I decided to buy more because FOMO is real, right? So obviously I go and I buy more. I buy another 25,000 shares at 8 cents, way too high, totally chasing it, right? And then I go and buy another 30,000 shares at 8.9. And I'm thinking, you know, Rich, you're chasing, you're crazy, but you know what? This is a long shot. VREO went up 5,000%. Like, what's the chances that this RTO is going to go up 5,000%? But what if it does? So now I got 80,000 shares. VREO goes up 5,000%. They're an RTO. Yo, I'm live, bro. It's all good, man. I'll talk to you in a bit. Peace. Yo, so VREO does an RTO, puts a cannabis company in, stock goes up 5,000% from 10 cents to $5. IGNG is sitting at, when we're live, at the time we're live, it's at 5 cents. It's up 10%. Very low volume. I can't remember exactly what it was, but if we go through the video, you'll be able to find it. The video I did earlier today, the last video. It's up 10%. So I start talking about it with Sergio. The stock starts to go up while we're live. While we're live, it goes up from 10% up to 80% up. I'm like kind of like tripping out at this point, and I'm like, okay. And like I end the stream because I want to see what's up in my account. Because now all of a sudden I was down yesterday when I bought 25,000 shares. Now all of a sudden I'm up. I'm reading about VREO. I'm watching them go up 5,000%, how they're an RTO. Then I'm reading up about IGNG, how they're at 5 cents and how they've got a huge cannabis company, 2.8 million square foot facility, licensed producer to sell cannabis in California. And I'm sitting there going, holy shit, these guys are a giant going into this penny stock, doing an RTO, exactly like VREO. And then I'm talking to Sergio, and I'm like, Sergio, what was the price of VREO? He's like 10 cents. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. I'm like, so you're telling me it's gone from 10 cents to $5? He's like, yeah. And then I'm like, so you're telling me that IGNG is also doing an RTO, also has a huge cannabis company going in, and is also under 10 cents. And he's like, yeah. Fully reporting bulletin board company, 25 million shares in the float, 40 million shares issued and outstanding. And it was like a light bulb just came off. So I'm like, yo, let's get off the stream. We get off the stream, and then I go and I buy more. And while I'm like talking to my group on Telegram, it's going up. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? So I buy more. I buy 25,000 shares more, then another 30,000 shares. So I have 80,000 shares. If this bad boy goes to $5, that will be ginormous. So, you know, I need to let you guys know, John Hughes, IGNG, brother. These are the types of picks that a trader dreams of their entire lives. I can't guarantee that this is going to go up. I can't guarantee anything. I do not control the company. But based on what VREO did, there's a very good likelihood, a very good chance that IGNG, when the RTO is completed, which is supposed to be next week, could freaking skyrocket. It could skyrocket. And today, in fact, it did skyrocket right after we did our video. So I believe it deserves some attention. I mean, this could be the stock that changes our lives. Imagine a stock that goes up 5,000%. And you got in. And you live to talk about it. Isn't that what we dream of? Isn't that why we trade? Isn't that why we trade? Yo, guys, smash that like button, man. Come on, man. Bought me some Ianthus today, by the way. And Zainarba. Why you hate on the kid? Shit, that shit is fuck. It's just a 52 we low. That's just how it go. Rich TV is here. Yeah, we about to make some dope. Right on everything in January. Shit is popping now. Rolling up some good in the backwood. Yeah, we puffing clouds. Can we get some likes? Bow down to a greater trader than you. Bow down, thank you for your likes. Can we get some more? Stay in your lane. Right next to that shit in the second slot. I'm like Jordan in his prime. Shooting with Pippen. Making money all the time. Fucking with some man. Kush bottles ain't going nowhere. You know it's gaining hype. And if you ain't watching, you ain't winning. It's time to say goodnight. Casino with the fever. That shit diva just with the heater. You can leave it with Beaver. I don't fuck with the non-believers. Fire in my pocket. Make my way up to Supreme. If you bet on I need more likes, man. I need more likes. If you guys want to hear about IGNG, smash that like. I got it in my speedo. With eyes closed eating burritos or chomping on some Cheetos. You know, I'm like, hip, you gotta buy that shit. It's the new strike on these haters in the missile. Get you hit, yeah. Full alert, full alert, full alert. Full alert, full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, full alert, full alert. Yeah. Full alert, full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, full alert, full alert. Full alert, full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, full alert, full alert. Full alert, full alert, it's full alert. That's the line. That's dirty, right? And I think we should do like a full alert song. Full alert, full. So I just can't emphasize how important it is for you guys to understand that a reverse takeover of this magnitude is a game changer. And if IGNG goes to even $1 and we get in at these lower levels at 10 cents or lower, we're still going to get a chance to make 10 times our money, at which point in time we should definitely thank the stock gods. IGNG was at 5 cents when I did my video today. I can't tell you guys what to do. I don't know what price it's going to go at. I just bought it at market because I wanted it. Because I saw what VREO did and how it exploded 5,000% today. And after talking to Sergio and finding out that they were at 10 cents and they went from 10 cents to $5, I thought to myself, like a light bulb literally came off in my head. Like, bing. What? VREO was at 10 cents. RTO, cannabis company, into VREO. And all of a sudden now it's a $5 stock today. Okay. IGNG, OTCQB company, 25 million shares in the float, 40 million shares authorized, doing an RTO with a huge cannabis company coming into it, 2.8 million square foot facility, licensed to do business in California. Immediately I'm thinking $2 to $5 stock. Hello? All right. Yeah, there's a lighting there, but it's very not good. It needs.
Where is the lighting fixture? Is it in the center of the room?
Yes.
Okay, there is one in his den area.
Yeah. What, just for lighting? Okay, I gotta go. The fireplace is just that little 3-prong light. There's just that little 3-prong light. Okay, perfect. Okay, sweet. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Okay, you guys are on your way here now? Okay. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Okay, bye. So, yeah, like, this stock. I'm like dreaming if this goes to $5. I know I'm dreaming, but if this goes to $5, I already told Sergio I'm sending him and his wife on a nice vacation. When will we get out? After the RTO. Because today VREO, it traded at $5. It went down a little bit, went to about 450, 460 range, and then it finished back at $5. So if IGNG could somehow trade at $5, I'd be very happy to trade it at that price. Yes, it's a reverse ITO. It's called an RTO, a reverse takeover. And what's happening is the private cannabis company is going to own 80% of the shares of the public entity. The public entity is going to own 20% of the shares of the public entity after this amalgamation is complete. So I'm assuming there will be a new symbol, and I'm assuming that it will be trading at a much higher price. And also within the press release of this transaction is a $10 million financing. So upon completion of this transaction, IGNG will also have $10 million of funding behind it. So I believe this is going to be huge. You did a swing trade with ACB today? How does an RTO work? So essentially an RTO is a reverse takeover. So I'm a public company. I want to do a merger with a private company. We do a share swap transaction. So in this case, the private company is going to keep 20% of the company shares. Sorry, the public company is going to keep 20% of the company shares. The private company is going to have 80% of the company shares. So they're going to have ownership of most of the company. But the shareholders that are allowing this transaction to go through are going to benefit greatly because there should be huge price appreciation in the security based on the fact that the private company is a massive licensed 2.8 million square foot facility capacity cannabis company. So this could be a just game-changing opportunity, and I think it's important that everybody knows about it. At the very least, you should watch it and see what happens. We just saw what happened with VREO, and I'm going to take a swing at this and see what happens with IGNG. I was up $3,000 today at one point. I honestly wanted to sell, but I thought to myself, if this goes up to $5, I'm going to kick myself for selling for $3,000. So I got to see how it goes. You know, I want to see this whole transaction go through, try it out, test it, see how it works before I sell my position. And I might even buy more if I see it goes down, because I wouldn't mind having 100,000 shares, because I know some of the members have 100,000 shares. So I said to them, I was like, you know, I don't want it, because I had 25,000 shares. I was like, man, you guys are going to be at the table, and I feel like I'm just getting an appetizer. If you got 100,000 shares and I only got 25,000, like, I want to be at that table. So I increased my stake. You made 3 Gs with Aurora today. Wow, very good. Am I still watching Eve? Yeah, I did an Eve video yesterday. I told everybody that they were on fire. The RTO is going to happen before March 31st. So they don't have a specific date. It just says in the press release that it's scheduled to happen before March 31st. So yeah, so they went on fire. So I'm live talking about this, and they were at 5 cents while I'm live, and then they literally were going up while we were talking. Like, I'm live, and I'm like, what is going on here? So while we're live, I'm being told, yo, Rich, it's up 80%. It was up 10%. So all of a sudden, it's up 80%. We're on a delay, so it's not even showing. It's showing up 10%. Then it shows up like 15, 20%. I'm like, what's going on here? I think by the end of the show, it was showing up like 45%, something like that. I can't really remember. But yeah, it was up 80% by the time we left the air. And then after I get on my group chat into Telegram and we're talking about it and we're watching it and I'm buying more of it because the light bulb went off in my head. You're like, yo, this could go up to $5. After reading the press release and hearing about the amalgamation and this huge, you got to read the press release. Read the press release of IGNG. Read the press release of IGNG. Hey, Sergio, thank you for joining us, bro. Sergio, thank you for joining us. You're up 105% in the last 2 months. Wow, congratulations, man. That's great trading. John, you bought 900 shares of ACB in the red again today. Good work, man. Yo, Sergio, man, you're doing an unbelievable job, man. I'm really, really proud of you, man. And I can't believe the hard work and dedication you put into make sure that we find winners. And we are already up on this pick. So everybody's up and winning. So this is just a glorious situation. If this goes the way we think it could, this could be a life-changing situation for some of us. Limitless infinity. You're sitting on the next 100 bagger. Yeah, we're talking about 5,000%. So that would be 50 times your money. That would be a 50 bagger. VFF is your big winner, undervalued. I think at these prices, VFF is already high. I wouldn't be personally chasing VFF, but everybody can do what they want to do. Agra. Yeah, Agra's a good one. When do I plan to sell ZYNE? Probably tomorrow. I mean, I'm just day trading right now. So I'm enjoying just day trading and momentum trading. Just selling everything, buying everything, just trading. I'm just enjoying trading right now. Having fun. It's fun. And it's fun when you win and when you have a good community like we do that's like bringing picks all day, every day. So it just makes it very interesting, entertaining, engaging. And then on top of that, we're winning. So it's kind of contagious when you start winning. What did I get in at ZYNE? Well, I bought it yesterday at 580, sold it today. No, 580, 550, 560. I can't remember. I know I sold it today, made $500. And then I bought in again today, a little bit too high. I bought in at 630. I bought a little too high, but I believe it's going to go higher. So it went down, I think, a little bit after I bought it, but I believe it's going to go higher. Yes, IGNG is an American company. I really want all of you guys to look into it. I'd love to know what you guys think. IGNG, how can I buy rich with NASDAQ? IGNG is on the OTCQB exchange. It's not on the NASDAQ. It's on the OTCQB exchange in America. It's not on the NASDAQ. So I just wanted to share this opportunity with you guys because I felt like I have to. It's my job. And honestly, this is not about how many picks we have. It's about finding winners, right? And if this does go up 5,000% like a VREO, we can all win big. And that's like why we do this, man. Yes, Imaging 3 Inc. Read their press release. Read the press release. And then take a look at what happened with VREO today. Another RTO that had cannabis company that was at 10 cents being a reverse takeover and went up 5,000%. IGNG is an RTO. It was at 5 cents earlier today. Now it's at 9. It's doing a reverse takeover with a cannabis company that has a 2.8 million square foot capacity facility in California, licensed. I think it's important that we all work together and we find these RTOs because these could yield enormous gains. Now, at the same time, guys, remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live, okay? If you're not winning, you're probably not watching. We bring you the winners. We try to bring them to you first. We work as a community. I can't guarantee anything, okay? I don't own these companies. If you're up and you want to sell, sell. I was up $3,000 today. I did not sell because I want to see this RTO go through and see what happens. If it goes up 5,000% and I sell for $3,000 instead of making 400 grand, I'm going to really I'm going to be choked, right? So I can wait a week just to see what happens. And yeah, maybe I lost 3 Gs today because I was up 3 Gs and I didn't sell because I'm just thinking I would like to see what happens after the reverse takeover is complete. What price am I selling ZYNE tomorrow? For me, it's not really about a price. It's like when I get into a trade, my goal is to win that trade. So as long as I make at least $100 on any trade, I'll do the trade. $10 in, $10 out. If I make at least $100, I make $80. I'm happy with that trade. And for me, it's about making at least $400 a day. Today, I made $800. I could have made $3,800 had I sold my IGNG, but I didn't want to sell my IGNG because I believe it could go way higher based on the fact that I saw VREO go up 5,000% today after the RTO. And IGNG is going to be doing a RTO similar to VREO, and they're priced at the exact same price with a tight float, fully reporting bulletin board company. I have 80,000 shares. So, and it's American. So if that goes to $5, that'll be 400,000 US. Yes, we will get taxed, of course. Anytime you win in trades, you're going to get taxed. I'm going to do that. I'm not telling you guys what to do. Like, I was up $3,000 today. I should have sold, and then it came back down. And I was like, oh, I could have literally sold and then bought it back again cheap. But I'm just worried because they don't have an exact date of when they're doing the RTO. So I'm worried that, like, what happens if it happens tomorrow and I sell today and then I miss out and then it goes up to $5? That would hurt. That would be very painful. So you don't get these opportunities every day. $3,000 is amazing. I'm not suggesting if you're up $3,000, you shouldn't take it. Some investors sold and then even bought back in again. So amazing. But for me, I just don't want to take the chance of missing out on this move. No, Joe, Imaging 3 is partnering with a cannabis company, a huge cannabis company. Huge cannabis company. Take a look at the news, guys. IGNG. You just got to read the news. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Just read their news. Read their news. And IGNG is 100%. No, it's an 88% buy on bar chart last time I looked. Let's see. 88% buy on bar charts. Okay, so the company that they are partnering with is Grapefruit Boulevard Investments, Inc. And Grapefruit Boulevard Investments, Inc. has been a licensed, like, it's so big. Grapefruit Boulevard Investments, based in Westwood, Los Angeles, California. GBI holds California licenses to both manufacture and distribute cannabis products and is fully compliant with all applicable laws and regulations to operate such businesses. GBI has its extraction facility located in the Coachella Industrial Cultivation and Ancillary Canna Business Park in Desert Hot Springs, located on the extension of North Canyon Road, approximately 10 miles north of the center of Palm Springs. GBI obtained its California licenses in January of 2018, so it's had its licenses for over a year, and commenced distribution of cannabis products in June of 2018. GBI's goal is to become a seed-to-sell, vertically integrated, fully compliant cannabis and CBD product company. As previously announced, on Thursday, March 7th, GBI obtained its first permit, so big, and clearance from Desert Hot Springs Fire Department to commence operations of an ethanol-based extraction laboratory at its facilities. As an update to the previous announcement, GBI intends to commence extraction operations the week of March 25th, 2019. That's next week. That is next week. This is so big. Guys, can we squeeze some more likes? And if you haven't subscribed, could you please subscribe? We're so close to 20,000 subscribers. We could just get it done, guys. Let's just get 20,000 subscribers. Just subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. So every single time we are live with any news that's breaking, any RTOs like this that you guys need to know about, you're going to know about it. You don't want to miss out on these types of opportunities. This could be a life-changing opportunity. I'd be a horrible person and a very greedy guy not to share this with you guys, okay? To me, this isn't about clout. I'm not, shouting from the rooftops trying to be like, oh, I brought this pick first to try to get clout. I actually am buying this myself, and I'm bringing this to you guys so you guys can win. I want to see you guys win, man. Like, straight up, I want to see you guys win. As previously announced, pursuant to the terms of the LOI, the company and GBI have initiated negotiations intended to result in completion and execution of a definitive equity exchange agreement defining all of the material terms of the acquisition on or before March 31st, 2019. After reading this, I was like, we don't know what day it's going to be. So I don't want to play around in the market between now and then. Per the LOI, the agreement shall provide, upon conclusion of the acquisition, GBI's designees shall own 80% of the then outstanding common shares of the company, and the company's current shareholders shall own 20% of such outstanding common shares. We don't know the total of shares right now until this amalgamation is complete. But essentially what they're going to do, they're going to take the shares of the private company and they're going to take the shares of the public company and they're going to amalgamate. Based on this transaction, what I think is going to happen, it's going to be probably about 160 million shares issued and outstanding, maybe 100 million in the float. This is what I'm thinking. But that's just a guess because I don't know how many shares the private company has. But based on the 80-20 split, this is what I'm thinking in my mind. You couldn't buy IGNG today? I don't know why. One of my friends was trying to buy it at RBC and he couldn't. I told him to go open up a bank account at TD. He called up TD and TD said that he could buy it there. So there's no issue buying it at TD Bank if you're in Canada. Per the LOI, the acquisition shall provide, upon conclusion of the acquisition, GBI's designee shall own 80% of the then outstanding company shares of the company, and the company's current shareholders will own 20% of such outstanding common shares. The company will also be required to settle all current outstanding obligations with certain creditors on terms acceptable to GBI, the company and such creditors. Furthermore, GBI, under the terms of the LOI, was required to obtain a commitment for a bridge loan of not less than $1.25 million to be funded at the closing of the acquisition, and as an equity infusion of up to $10 million subsequent to the closing of the transaction, each from a qualified investors, both of which will be applied to the growth of GBI's cannabis enterprises. During the week of March 11, 2016, the company was able to obtain such commitments in the form of term sheets for both a $1.25 million convertible bridge loan with reasonable redemption provisions and a fixed conversion price, and the $10 million equity infusion in the form of an equity line of credit at a 15% discount to market price on terms of fundamentally acceptable to the company from investors known to be qualified by IGNG management and counsel. During the same week, the company commenced settlement discussions with two of its three major creditors, which are ongoing. The company intends to open negotiations with its third creditor the week of March 25th, 2000. It says 2017, but that should be 2019. As previously reported, with the successful closing of the acquisition, all rights to the company's intellectual property, assets, and funding raised relating to its Dominion imaging technology will be assigned and transferred to a new privately held company. So they're going to take their existing business and they're going to put that into a privately held company. Interesting. On this point, the company's chairman of the board, Jeffrey N. Peterson, restated his experience-based perspective. The company's management and board have diligently prepared for completion of our planning, financing of the Dominion enterprise, and the execution of our vision of an important new value proposition addressing many underserved markets for 3D X-ray imaging technology. However, listen to this, however, the explosion of the investor interest in the cannabis space has suddenly presented us with an unusual opportunity to leverage the assets of our fully reporting SEC current public company structure through the confluence of these events, which we believe strengthen our likelihood to achieve our vision for the Dominion technology, while at the same offering our current IGNG shareholders a value of opportunity for rapid appreciation of our current IGNG investment in the form of the post-acquisition cannabis-focused company. You guys hear this? Do you guys hear this? While at the same time significantly reducing the risk of holding an investment in a behind-schedule medical device company. Completely agree. You are a genius Mr. Peterson. Good work, Mr. Peterson. Good work, Mr. Peterson. This is just, I don't know, it's giving me chills. It's giving me chills. John Hollister, IGNG's current CEO, stated both IGNG and GBI are working to complete the due diligence. I have been particularly encouraged by the response of our IGNG shareholders who, in general, appear to be enthusiastic about the acquisition and who, together with their attorneys, will be affording particularly close attention to the behavior of Alpha Capital, Anstalt, and Brio Capital Master Fund, as they very closely track our progress with all of our existing creditors. We are working actively with all parties involved to draft and finalize agreements with the funds from whom we have received term sheets for both the 1.25 million bridge loan and the 10 million equity raise. With the assistance of the funds from whom we have received term sheets, we have identified that this week we'll commence interviewing law firms to file the S1 registration statement necessary for the equity offering. In sum, we are moving on all fronts to expeditiously draft and finalize the financing documents and the agreement in order to close the acquisition as soon as possible. Okay, now this is the only thing that worries me. It says here, potential investors in IGNG's common shares are cautioned that there can be no assurances that acquisition will ever be closed, and that even if it is, there can be no assurances that the company will be able to obtain the financing necessary to achieve its articulated goals, and further, that even if such financing is obtained, that it will be sufficient for the company to remain in business. That's a disclaimer, okay? So, this is big. So, I mean, if you're up and you want to take your profits, take it. But it is subject to financing, so anything could happen. So, if you're up huge and you want to take your profits, take it, right? I'm not saying you shouldn't take it, but it might go even higher. Who knows? So we'll see. Let's see if it goes through. I'll be watching. Remember, if you're not winning, you're probably not watching. If you haven't smashed that like button, Hulk smash the like. This is your boy Rich. I wanted to bring this to you, the people. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not winning, told you guys you're probably not watching. It's true. This is your boy Rich. And check this out. We bring in winners. It's true. IGNG, big winner today. Our entire community is winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody's feeling good. Everybody's winning. And that's when I feel the best, is when people are winning. And I think we may have just found our headshot. We're always looking for the headshot. We're always looking for that sniper pick, that ninja pick. This might be it. This could be that headshot. Is it the headshot, or is FOMO real? What do you guys think? I want to know, is FOMO real, or is this a headshot? What do you guys think? Is it a headshot? Is this going to $5? Or do we sell tomorrow? Tell me, guys, what are you going to do? I don't know what to do. I was up 3 G's and I didn't sell. If this deal goes through, it's going to be a banger. It's going to go boom. Y'all can't do it like me, 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 y'all can't do it like me,
Check it like a pair of Nikes. I keep it rocking, I'm stopping, I'm popping, I jump in a fresh white tee. Oh, so now you make songs? Now you wanna sing along? I bet you do it all wrong. I am a king and you are a pawn. I've been talking about stocks. I've been giving
Evenco is a monster.
This shit is heavy as rocks. You was just pulled up the
Stay in your lane. Today, Eve. ZYNE. IGNG. Those are my winners today, man. I'm up almost $4,000 today. And those are the picks I'm playing.
I know you type, like to be frontin'. You was a troll, hit the like button, getting on dab. You think you can rap? I laugh. Please, let's see you write something.
FSD Pharma has 1 billion shares. IGNG has 25 million. Fully reporting bulletin board company. That's the thing. When you're an investor, there's always risk, man. There's always risk when you're an investor. There is no guarantees. If it was that easy, everybody would do it. Yeah, if you guys know any reason why we shouldn't do it, let me know. Let the community know, because the whole community wants it. The whole community is getting in, and we're already up. So if you're up and you want to take it, take it. Take it.
Look in the other direction. You are not part of the section. You do not make an impression. You should just change your profession. This is the years in the making.
Take your profits when you see them, man. I never told you not to sell. I'm telling you what I'm going to do. But what are you going to do? I want to know what you're going to do. I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I want to know what you're going to do. I might sell it tomorrow. If it's up 10 grand tomorrow, you think I won't sell? Maybe I will. I don't know. I got to be in the situation. I was up 3 Gs today and I wanted to sell. It was hard not to sell. I had to walk away from my screen. Yeah, I want to be mortgage free too. Don't we all want to be mortgage free? Is it?
Y'all can't do it like me. No, y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot.
Is it the headshot?
Headshot, headshot, headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me.
I was up 3 Gs today, man. I was so close to selling, but I couldn't because I was like dreaming of it going to $5 and thinking, if it goes to $5, how am I going to live with myself knowing that I made $3 grand instead of $400K? I want to sell at $5. So I'm going to give it a shot. Let's see what happens. All right. Your boy's out. Peace. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you guys for all your support. Now remember, FOMO is real. Be careful. If you haven't smashed the like, can we squeeze out a few more likes out of the community? Come on, guys. Come on. 48, 47 more to 100. It's going to hit 100 anyways. It might not do it on the live stream, but I promise you it's going to hit 100. Especially when people take a look at IGNG. Just touch it. Spin the wheel.
I know you missed it, but we gon' get it back. Get it back. Triple shrimp ink. Look, that's how we stag. SHMP, we call it forward bluer. I bet you wish you had it in your hands so that you knew us. We gon' get this money. Don't be scared to get this money. Not afraid to get this money. Always on my mind is money. It might slip up out your hands, but the crew is here to reinforce. Rich TV with the picks are the #1 choice. Hey, you got some dollars, go invest that shit. Cause the fear of missing out will leave you desperate. Make some money, go
I think that spread is just because the market's closed. Market makers playing games. FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. Go ahead and spin the wheel. Yeah, Agroflora, David James, you're right, man. It's a beast.
You follow the boy Rich, the noise sick. I'm tired of all these other stock cats, they annoying. Talking this and talking that, shit, they boring. I think I'd rather listen to the phone ring. Pick up, cause the money keep on calling though. And when I'm throwing down the cash, it's like Geronimo. Chasing rainbows, I'm always down for a pot of gold. And when the stocks are calling shit, I'm like, I gotta go. If you never watch, I guess you all missing out. Never winning, I'ma keep on spending, never running out. Yo, it's the bigger route. Getting checks, we checking out. If you got some FOMO, then please never have a second doubt. FOMO stay real with me. FOMO so real. FOMO stay real with me. You know the deal. The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. What? The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. What? FOMO, yeah. You know the deal. If you wanna take a chance, go ahead.
The like ratio is on full alert. We're 1-to-1 thanks to you, the people. I love you guys. Without you guys, none of this is possible. Join the Telegram. It's blowing up 24/7. Now I'm actually, for real. IGNG, full alert, full alert, full alert. But don't buy it, guys. Don't buy anything. Don't even trade.